Hi guys, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Let's crack on.
I was really expecting electric boogaloo.
Yeah, I just used a grenade to kill those droids, just bugger fighting them.
I like how you interrupted me in the middle of my battle.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a fight here, Kreia. Can we do this later on? What's happening?
It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
Well, I mean, it has been 10 years.
10 years is a
Turn
lot.
away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you.
All I did was leave the toilet seat up and the council kicked me out.
Guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
I'll tell you what, I was looking at KOTOR mods earlier, and I noticed one that made her look younger. And I was just
Yeah.
like, why would you ever want that?
So, we just got a bunch of lightsabers. Yeah, if you want to know story reason for where we got those lightsabers from, we found them under a rock.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's give ourselves our first level up. I'm going to take the security skill for our first level up, because I think being able to slice chests open would be pretty useful.
Indeed.
And I'm going to give us some awareness, I think.
Get one more.
Right.
He
Our
puts on
feats.
spectacles.
These are our feats. For anyone who's played this game before, there will be some feats down here you've never seen before. One of the mods I have is a feat pack, which gives us more feats and force powers than the base game normally has.
Why would you
Right.
need more than 2 feet?
Right.
Damn it, Michael, I was
The-
about to make that exact pun.
The first feat I want to take is weapon finesse for lightsabers. So we will do more damage with lightsabers. What do you guys recommend for our first force power? My vote goes to the Jedi Mind Trick.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Funny enough.
Okay,
Mind trick.
so it's 2 votes for Mind Trick.
I don't think we can learn Force Lightning, can we? Unless we go dark side.
No, yeah, we're playing light-sided. Right,
Oh.
we've already decided beforehand we will be fighting with 2 lightsabers.
Nope. That's pretty fancy. They do look nice though, those lightsabers.
We can't change the colours of them quite yet, but we will be able to eventually.
So we should decide what kind of lightsaber colours we should go for.
Well,
You
the
rock
way we did it in the original recording was I chose a colour of a lightsaber and Michael chose a colour of a lightsaber. However, now Barney is with us, so I'm going to let you two decide what colour the lightsabers are. You can both pick a colour for each one. I will say I'll put my recommendation forward, but I won't actually choose. I would like a silver lightsaber.
What are the choices?
We will get to the choices when we can find a workbench. That's where we can change the colours.
It's pretty much all defaults.
Yeah,
and then,
all
like,
the defaults. Then there's like silver, bronze, orange, viridium. There's quite a lot of colours.
Gold?
Yeah.
The closest thing to gold is bronze.
Oh, yellow, probably.
I'd rather not have a yellow lightsaber. I think it looks quite ugly.
Well, isn't that for temple guards to have yellow lightsabers?
Jedi Guardians traditionally have blue lightsabers, but honestly, I would. I mean, like I said, I would like something that makes us unique. We're not a standard Jedi. We are Gareth.
Gareth.
Here's
I just can't
something
get over
the
his name.
Jedi Guardian class can do. We can leap into combat.
Ah.
If we can leap into combat with Force Jump.
Nice.
The Guardian is the only Jedi class that can do that.
Typical. Some nice, sexy lightsabers.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to have it blue as my one.
No.
Blue's a bore. I think blue, green. I mean, I like green lightsaber. Green's my favorite lightsaber color, but it is a bit boring. I'm going to be honest.
I like blue lightsabers. I don't know, if I had to choose a colour, I'd go with red, but obviously we can't pick that.
Can't pick that. Those are bad guy colors.
Bad guy colours. Well, there were some Jedi that used red lightsabers, but it was really frowned upon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What about purple so we can pick us
Ah.
ourselves out? Big
There
fighters?
is violet lightsabers in this game, which is basically purple. Anyway,
Basically.
the security terminal we looked at earlier, the hollow of the security officer said that there was an override switch on this console. So let's use the override switch to access the prison cells.
Nice. Let's go
Just
find
release
some
a load
prison.
of prisoners.
Well, this facility
yeah.
is basically abandoned, so we never know what we're going to find. Let's go and have a look.
We could always lock ourselves in there and cry as well.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
Is it Cosby?
Cosby?
Well, we know
Bill?
he's in this facility somewhere.
Somewhere.
And he
Snatching.
must yet prove
Snatching them kids.
Anyway, let's go inside and have a word with this guy.
We should kill him and take his stuff.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Yes, all miners carry lightsabers.
He's got clothes. We need clothes. Kill him and take
No,
him.
we're supposed to wear thongs, but
Who
it's in
are
the
you?
wash.
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Care to explain why you're locked up, buddy?
Security claimed
Hey,
I
buddy.
violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
It depends on what part of the galaxy you're at, but this facility is deserted.
You mean before or after?
Mmm, delicious.
Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious,
Oh
they
my.
can collect the bounty the
Can
exchange
touch
has
his
posted for
balls.
live
Since the
Jedi.
Jedi's
So
unconscious, they
the
can
long
stroke
game
him.
That idea. So the two
Oh.
started fighting. Then
Does
there was
quite have a
weird
fabulous
explosion,
beard,
and
I
was
suppose.
sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
Now, a great line here. If you're playing as a female character, instead of saying I waited for some half-naked miner to show up, Atom will say, "Then you showed up half-naked and things got a lot better." So,
God damn it.
yeah, if you're a female character, Atom will flirt with you horrifically. He'll even there's actually an Easter egg in this game where if you've completed the game twice and you come here in a new game, Atom will ask you if you were an angel, if you're a female character.
You an angel?
And then he'll say, "No, I'm sorry about that. That's the worst line I've ever used. I hope some dumb kid doesn't start using it."
I don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's
Whoa.
got something
Whoa.
against Jedi. and
Oh my
it's gotta
god, it's
collect.
breaking.
Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What on earth happened?
The ones that weren't killed.
I
by
need
Jedi
to close.
ended up switching off
And your
the
motorcycle.
long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi council anymore. But who
No,
knows?
we should have seen that there was an Arnold Schwarzenegger mod.
I heard.
Jedi Master
I heard.
Arnold.
I heard. Fucking hell! I heard rumors about a war between Jedi.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Where have I been? I've been just off somewhere. What
Your
happened?
moms.
Yeah, I was at my mom's house. What happened to Revan and Malik?
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Now, this is where you get to choose what your character was in the first Knights of the Old Republic game, because this game was made back before you could transfer save game data and all that stuff. So, I'm going to go with the canonical Star Wars version of events. Revan was light-sided.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
Atten, Revan was a dude.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
You're crazy. This discussion about Revan is pointless.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that
I
Jedi
like
the
this
miners
guy.
were talking about.
What's wrong,
Where
Atten?
is
Don't you
everyone?
like my turkey legs? I don't know, Atten. This facility is abandoned. You're here with my turkey legs.
The miners can't all be gone. But if they are, look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Tell me your plan and we'll go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
This seems like a good plan. What do you guys think?
Gotta be worth a try.
I mean, I would
Can we sweeten the deal with some clothes, maybe?
ask him about the patients in the medical bay being killed by the sedatives, but this guy was locked up. Is he really going to know that?
Indeed.
So
Intimidation.
I think we should just let him out because he's not going to know about the miners in the medical
Great.
bay.
Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
All right, let's go.
I'll be going then.
I'll be going now.
All right.
There's
here
some
we are.
fancy underwear
This
though.
console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift.
I was kind of
tracks
unconscious
the
when my ship docked
so
here.
it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until.
I like to think that our character has Stephen Hawking's voice.
Docking instructions to incoming ships.
Because he never says anything.
The thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here. And suddenly
I'm reading what conversation options I'm taking, so you know.
Oh, okay, so you're his voice.
I suppose it's my voice. Although my voice does not fit that face.
It doesn't really, I gotta be honest.
Sounds like you're about to tell me something I don't want to hear.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
What a twist!
My eyes are up here.
Now here's another example of skills being used in conversation. Because we've got repair skill, we know that would not be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Oh no.
Well, I have a lightsaber, so we can pretty much get through anywhere.
Yeah, pretty sure why can't we just use lightsaber to... Well, okay, in the original game you're not supposed to have a lightsaber at this point. But we do have a lightsaber, why can't we just cut our way through the door?
For all the good
It's like when you start a game in Skyrim and get this really overpowered weapon. It's like, well, I have it now, I might as well use it.
Can we try and reach someone on the comm?
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
You're looking at my turkey legs, aren't you?
Those are some fabulous turkey legs.
Right, let's go and use the communications console. And we're gonna contact Hangar Bay 25. Oh, there apparently is someone in Hangar Bay 25. Can you read us? Can you read us?
R2!
Do a diagnostic, then follow my instructions.
That's really informative speech bar.
I need another route off the administration level.
I can't help but think this is a better design than R2.
Yeah, is there some other way out of here besides the turbo lifts?
Oh, good. Weep-de-deet. Dwoop-de-beep.
I'd rather risk it than being trapped up here.
Woo. Save. Load.
So, now here we are, playing as T3M4. T3M4 was a party member from the first game, and he arrived in the same ship that Gareth did.
Gareth. God damn it, Gareth.
Yeah, if you want to know, we should probably find out. The origin behind Gareth's name was during the first time we attempted to record this, and we were really struggling to come up with a name. And Michael just randomly said Gareth, and I don't know why, but it was funny. So we just kind of stuck with it.
Jedi Master.
It just sounds like the least Jedi type of name.
Well, at first I was thinking like Galen because of Galen Merrick from The Force Unleashed, and I was like, you can't just use that. And then I was stuck on that name. I was like, what's another G name? Gareth.
And Galen Erster.
Yeah.
Oh
well,
yeah, it was Galen.
It looks like T3 has already found the Ebon Hawk.
Oh, that's handy.
But we're still stuck up on the administration level. So, we're going to have to find a way to open a way down to the hangar for our character.
I think we should definitely make a space station in the Minecraft series like this and have like detention levels and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, we probably should at some point.
I have some ideas for it, but it would take a while to build.
Well, we are Play Relay, we should make a relay station. Yeah? You know what? I'm going to give T3 this other mining laser so he shoots faster. I can give him this energy shield. He does have a shock arm, which is like a droid electrical laser.
Are you throwing grenades?
Yeah. T3 is basically a utility character, so he's very good at interfacing with technology. He's not that great in a fight, I'm going to be honest. But
iron hole.
Against these low-level droids, I guess he's okay. But in like a proper fight, he's not that useful. I'm not gonna lie.
Throw another grenade. Bam.
It's fastest to take these guys out with using the detonators.
Might as well.
energy shield, and repair kits. Repair kits are basically the health kits for droids. Right, let's have a look through here.
Where do we go now?
The fuel depot.
Apparently it's the fuel depot is where we go now.
Right. The fuel depot is going to be... We can't really explore much of it yet because we haven't got access to it all. But it's definitely a place we'll be coming back to later on.
Nice. Death to all other droids.
Ion Striker, Sonic Mines. Oh, this was definitely worth coming down here because there was a sealed door up in the starting area by the Ebon Hawk that requires a Sonic Mine to open it.
Nice. Can use that.
If it'll let me loot this broken droid for some reason, it's not letting me do it. There we go.
There we go.
Right.
I just wasn't happy about the positioning.
Droid motion tracker. That's something new. Droid Ion Striker. There we go. We've got some nice upgrades on T3.
Oh. Nice.
Let's go back up to the hangar and open that locked door.
Ah, shit.
These
alert, bitch.
These mining droids have got energy shields, which is not good. Luckily, we've got our Ion Striker.
Hiya. Oh, jeez. Nice. Easy.
Yeah, our blaster ain't gonna be much good against energy shields. Energy shields, as the name suggests, block energy. And energy being blasters, lightsabers. So you want anything that doesn't fall under the category of an energy weapon.
Can you actually get a blaster as the Jedi character?
You could use a blaster, but I mean, a main complaint a lot of people have with the Knights of the Old Republic games, and as much as I love these games, I have to admit it is a valid complaint. Range weapons are quite underpowered in this game.
I would imagine so. Well, compared to a lightsaber, I guess it's accurate.
Yeah. Computer
I
spike.
like how he has R2's voice.
We've got some gloves.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that will be really useful for him. I'm sure he'll find great uses of gloves.
Hanger
Are they
control.
fingerless? Because he's fingerless.
Right. Let's access the hangar logs and look at what's been going on in the hangar bay.
Nice logs.
Access the hangar logs. Contraband.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested,
loads of dildos.
They looted the cargo on our ship.
Wow.
Wow.
Suddenly I don't feel so bad that all these guys died.
Yeah, screw them.
Maintenance violation.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure.
Wait, that's the same one. There we go.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss?
I mean, I'm grateful that they're repairing my ship.
Word that the hangar was to be
That'll
locked
be
down ever since
worth
the
doing.
Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the Navicomputer's been voice locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission brief,
How handsome we've learned this information.
What I didn't tell them is the password is password.
Password.
What's the password? Oh, it's password.
It's password, only pass has ass in it with capital.
So, apparently the maintenance officer would not admit that he sent the droids down to repair the ship.
Like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the Navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their Navicomputer
This would be
is to
better
hide
if you
their
could play it whilst listening to this, like they do in modern games.
where that ship was going,
Indeed.
or where it had been.
That's one change I'd probably make to the game if I could redo it.
A lot of these like logs and stuff we're listening to them for the sake of, you know, the mystery and you know, to find and for the sake of the story. But you kind of don't need to listen to all these logs. It is completely optional.
So, It isn't all of that kind of stuff, like even in modern games, you could just not listen. I suppose.
Right, we've opened the path to the main part of the fuel depot. We can't access Hangar Bay 25 because the Hangar Bay conduit's missing. So we have to go and find the hangar conduits to unlock the Hangar Bay doors.
I think we've got a serious case of droids.
Well, T3 seems to be able to take out these droids fairly handily, even though they are low-level droids.
He's pretty good. I think he's better than R2, honestly.
I like his design more than R2-D2's design.
Yeah. R2-D2 is more iconic, I suppose. But he just looks like a little dog on wheels.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of BB-8's design in the Force. I mean, I like the Force Awakens. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't a fan of like the R2-D2 head on the little ball.
Yeah, it does seem like a bit of an impractical design as soon as stairs come into it. I think I've seen R2-D2 get up some stairs. I mean, he's not exactly great at it.
Yeah.
But one good point is R2-D2 has rocket boosters. How the hell would that ball get around?
So the containment field is sealed. And I don't know if I angle the camera, you might be able to see it. There's a console down there. Yet the containment field can only be opened from the other side.
Well, that sounds logical.
Right, let's open the fuel control station. And let's open the emergency hatch on the administration level. This will allow us to actually, escape.
Nice. Ooh, cutscene. I wonder if people at home can see this.
Yeah, they can. T3! The only cutscenes that cause problem for the game is the pre-rendered cutscenes that are, like cinematics.
Oh, the ones that are like really pixelated.
Yeah. Give him a little more time, but it's not my droid. I don't even know who he belongs to.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my...
Cabbage. That's what I was going to say.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Yes, he did.
He's done more work than you have, you piece of shit.
A clear run to the hangar.
He didn't open the door to the hangar, he opened the door to the mining tunnels.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
You, sir, clearly do not know who Gareth is.
You're either really brave...
Gareth is my middle name.
Alright,
Not Danger.
Up here.
Gareth.
Careful.
What?
The only thing moving down
Gareth,
there is
Gareth.
mining droids.
Gareth.
Too hard.
Last name Gates. Why not?
Gareth Gates.
I just don't want to be trying to get this rock by myself.
Garrison.
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 Yeah, Garrison. See you soon, Atten. No, oh wait, I've got a better one. Your concern is noted. I'll be going now.
I'll keep the comm
Nice.
open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Oh, I always get deep.
Gareth's parents.
Right, so we now have a comm link, which will allow us to communicate with other party members.
Oh, I think I know where I got Gareth from. I was probably thinking of Gareth from Mass Effect.
Probably.
That's probably what I was thinking.
There isn't really a Gareth in this game.
Gareth the King.
That's another series I want to do at some point for the channel, Mass Effect. I don't know if I'll be the one to record that or if we'll get someone else to do it, but that would be a good series. But anyway, thank you for joining us for part 2 of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, The Sith Lords. When we come back, we'll go down into the mining tunnels, so we'll see you guys next time.
Gareth will see you soon.